SCP-1132. Object Class, Safe. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-1132 is to be kept in standard living quarters, furnished with a bed and appropriate religious icon. A facial restraint will be supplied to SCP-1132, to be worn at all times when interacting with personnel. This restraint must cover the mouth completely and immobilize the lower jaw. To facilitate personnel safety, entrance to SCP-1132's chamber should be announced by voice or knocking to give the subject time to don the facial restraint, should it not currently be in use. Should the restraint become dislodged for any reason, unarmored personnel are to maintain a minimum distance of 1 meter from the subject until the restraint has been replaced. Subject is to be fed 1 freeze-dried mouse, ready-dried, once per day in its cell. Subject is allowed limited escorted sojourns in the facility where it is housed. Efforts to teach SCP-1132 English have been hindered by the subject's illiteracy. Until subject has learned to understand spoken English and/or to write in any language, one member of personnel assigned to SCP-1132 is to be fluent in the Eastern Huasteca dialect of modern Nahuatl, TTT. Description: SCP-1132 is a female human of indigenous Mexican ethnicity, approximately 25 years of age. The subject's tongue, esophagus, stomach, and both intestines have been replaced by a female Bothrops asper, fertilans or Nayaka, leaving only 6 centimeters of the subject's own rectum intact. The connection between the reptile and the subject's digestive system is seamless. Due to its condition, SCP-1132 cannot speak, though it breathes normally. The subject lacks a uterus, though no sign of hysterectomy or other surgery is present. How the uterus was removed has not yet been determined. Approximately 0.6 to 0.7 meters of snake-like coiled where the subject's stomach should be, giving the snake the ability to lunge out of the subject's mouth. So long as the subject's mouth is closed, the snake will not force its way out. Aside from its anomalous state and length far exceeding what is typical for B. asper, the reptile is otherwise a normal member of its species, possessing a venomous bite and treating SCP-1132 as territory to be defended. Its eating seems to provide sustenance for both itself and SCP-1132, and it must eat at a rate greater than normal for a snake, but less than that of a human. On the rare occasions that SCP-1132 is bitten by the snake, the subject will fall into a coma for a period of time between 1 hour and 1 day. Treatment with antivenom can wake the subject prematurely, but is counterindicated as the snake remains active and unrestrained during these periods. The subject describes these periods as being like dreamless sleep and reports no other physical side effects other than pain and swelling from the fang punctures. Addendum: interviews with the subject have consisted of yes/no questions, and as such, information on the origin of its condition has been difficult to gather. Upon recovery in Hidalgo, Mexico, persons familiar with SCP-1132 stated in interviews that they believed the subject had been punished for defiling a sacred relic said to belong to the Aztec goddess Coatlicue, and had been cast out from tribal society for the transgression. Testing of fragments of the object in question reveals no anomalous properties.